Hey there, Cousin Cheeto from NerdTube. This is kind of a news update really quickly. Aaron Tyler Johnson has been cast as Kraven the Hunter for Spider Man No Way Home. Okay, so as everybody knows, Aaron Tyler Johnson played Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron. Okay. Um, is this a big deal? Not really. I mean, because obviously Aaron Tyler Johnson does Kraven probably does not look anything like his Quicksilver, so really it won't take you very long to separate the two. However, if Aaron Tyler Johnson's Quicksilver ever comes back, and then we also have Kraven the Hunter in something, or I doubt it'll ever happen. There's not much possibility of crossover there, most likely. Here's my problem with this casting is that I never in a million years would have probably thought to cast Aaron Tyler Johnson as Kraven the Hunter. As you can see from the images, I mean, he doesn't really look the part. I mean, I guess he could look the part, but he just doesn't look rough enough. He looks kind of a pretty boy, kind of like, and I mean, I'm sure he'll do a great job. I'm not dissing his acting ability. I'm not jumping on him about anything else. I'm not even mad that he's a former character in the MCU. I wouldn't have casted him as Kraven. I mean, Joe Manganiello, first off, was my number one pick, and I've said that in other videos. And I mean, even Jason Momoa, even though he's Aqua Bro, I I want him before I'd want Aaron Tyler Johnson. I know that this is. I can't tell if this is a Sony's decision or a Marvel Studio decision because Marvel Studios has a lot of influence on these Spider-Man movies because of the deal that they share. So I don't know. I mean, this just seems like a just kind of a left field pick for me. It's not that, as I said, it's not that I dislike the casting. I'm just a little confused by it and not 100% on board. Um, I could be wrong, and I will eat my words with peanut butter and jelly on top if he turns out to be the best Kraven the Hunter anyone could have ever imagined. But truth be told, I kind of read this and I thought it was fake to be honest. I was kind of like, really, Aaron Tyler Johnson? And everyone is of course going to do as soon as we get our first images of Kraven the Hunter, all we're gonna get are the memes where it's quick Aaron Tyler's Quicksilver, going, you didn't see that coming, like as Kraven or something like that. It's gonna be a nightmare. The meme apocalypse is gonna hit us eventually with this, and I'm sure it'll happen even probably by tomorrow. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to kind of throw my 2 cents in there about what when I heard about Aaron Tyler Johnson being cast as Kraven. I am a huge Spider-Man fan. Have been since I was 7 years old. Well, no, I've been collecting comics since I was seven. Probably like 10 years old, maybe. I've been a Spider-Man fan. Kraven's always been one of my favorites just because he's so different than like Doc Ock and Rhino and Shocker and Prowler and all these, these like kind of Venom and all these other characters. Kraven was always different to me, and I always liked that character, and that's why, I always thought that, Kraven would have been a great villain. I'm glad he's finally getting into one of these movies. But even in my fan Spider-Man, like my fan made Spider-Man, not fan made, my fantasy Spider-Man movie. I mean, my two villains would have been Kraven and Lizard together. Like, that would have been my first pick to pick a villain, two villains to be in a Spider-Man movie. But anyway, with that all being said, we'll see how this goes. We'll probably get principal photography images and stuff like that. This movie is well into filming, which I'm very surprised that we're just now getting this information. I don't know if where we're gonna go from here, but I guess we'll probably watch for set photos with costumes and stuff like that for Kraven and what the story's gonna be. And with this whole being the whole multiverse thing, like, is Kraven going to be a multiverse villain? Like, is he going to be a Kraven from another timeline or another universe or dimension, or is he going to be MCU timeline, prime MCU timeline Kraven? We don't know. So, with all that being said, please give us a comment, like, and subscribe if this is your first time joining us. We do a lot. We do a plethora of stuff on this channel. Give it a look. If you like it, give us a sub. We appreciate it. Thank you. Catch you next time.